Welcome to UP Station. I'm your anchor woman, number 21, who will report to you our actual news for today. The pandemic could leave Indonesian 69 million students further behind the global peers. Indonesian students already lagging the global peers in some areas could lose the opportunity to catch up as their access to education is hit by prolonged school closure due to coronavirus pandemic, a study found. Most schools in Indonesia have remained shut since March as authorities struggle to contain the fast-spreading virus. The government attempt to reopen some schools has reportedly been opposed by teachers and health experts who argued that the move could worsen the country's outbreak. Indonesia, the world's fourth most populous country, has reported more than 157,800 cases of the coronavirus disease, or COVID-19, the second highest cumulative infection in Southeast Asia, according to the data compiled by Johns Hopkins University. But the country's death toll of over 6,800 is the region's largest, the data showed. The World Health Organization in a situation report earlier this month cited data that showed children ages 9 to 14 accounted for 6.8% of total reported cases in Indonesia. That's well above the global average 2.5%, it said. The figure could rise if face-to-face lessons resumes, the WHO warned. But for a country with already low and stagnant education quality, keeping schools shut will hold back Indonesia's nearly 69 million students in their learning, according to a report published by Singaporean think tank ICS Yusof Ishak Institute. Prior to school closure, Indonesian education quality could already be characterized as low and stagnant, read the report released last week. It noted that performance of a country 15 years old in the Program for International Student Assessment, or PISA, had not progressed much between 2003 and 2018. Therefore, school closure poses a significant risk that the relearning that Indonesian students gain in school may diminish, it added. PISA is a global study by Organization, Cooperation and Development. Conducted every 3 years, the study compares the performance of 15 years old around the world in areas such as reading, mathematics, and science, with the result commonly used by policymakers to design education policies. Reduce access to education. The report by ICS Yusof Ishak Institute analyzed the result from 10 surveys conducted between April and June this year to understand how learning among Indonesian students is affected by the closure of schools. The surveys carried out by various Indonesian and international agencies interviewed school principals, teachers, and students across education levels as well as parents of middle-aged children. The think tank pointed out that most of the surveys relied heavily on online responses, so the result may be skewed toward those with internet connection. Only around 40% of Indonesia have internet access, most of them in urban areas, as well as capital city Jakarta, said ICS. That also implies while schools are closed, children in rural Indonesia with no access to internet connection face a severe limitation in receiving education services, it said. The larger implication is that studying from home is unlikely to be effective in Indonesia. That's all for the news today. Thank you for watching and see you next time.